Yo te di todo mi amor y más. Y tú no ni reconoces, no quieres de amar. Yo me puse dispuesta a tus pies y tan solo con desprecio me has pagado, pero ahora ve. Si una vez dije que te amaba, hoy me arrepiento. Si una vez dije que te amaba, no sé lo que pensé, estaba loca. Si una vez dije que te amaba y que por ti la vida daba. Si una vez dije que te amaba, no lo vuelvo a hacer. Es error, es cosa de ayer. Hello. Selena's been coming to me all freaking morning with those lyrics. And it just makes me feel like somebody is like, yeah, no more, boo. It's over. Si una vez dije que te amaba, hoy me arrepiento. Yeah, I'm over it. If I said I love you, I'm over it. Because somebody doesn't know what love is. Somebody's dealing with a person who does not know how to love. And you're just like, I'm done. I'm tired. I put myself there at your feet. And what did you give me back? Worries, depression, sadness, isolation, misery. Yo sé que un día tú volverás. Y tú de todo te arrepentirás. Yo me puse dispuesta a tus pies y tan solo con desprecio me ha pagado, pero ahora ve. Si una vez dije que te amaba, hoy me arrepiento. Si una vez dije que te amaba, no sé lo que pensé, estaba loca. Si una vez dije que te amaba y que por ti la vida daba. Si una vez dije que te amaba, lo vuelvo a hacer. Es error, es cosa de ayer. Okay, so somebody is completely done. Before we get into the rest of this channel session, Dozier God, thank you. Creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. For these divine channel truths coming through me, speak through my mouth. Show me in my mind. Let me feel it in my energy, these messages divine, for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity, for their highest, latest, and brightest good, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. For they are truly divine and blessed. All day, every day, just bless. Praise. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Emergencia. Emergencia. Is it an emergency? Is it an emergency? It's not an emergency? Oh, okay. I see spiritual ninja. Bam, bam, bam. Like just all through this shadow energy. So, as originally stated, Selena, when I opened my eyes this morning, Selena was singing in my head. And she was like, like she was all in my head. Like you could see her performing on stage with her badass outfit and her badass body. And oh my God, I was like, girl. And then she wouldn't let off of my head. And I'm like, okay, Selena, I love you too, boo. She was the first celebrity, her and Aaliyah, the only celebrities that when they passed, I just like, I was emotionally distraught. Just saying. All right. Blessed God, what is going on? Like I say, somebody is like, you know what? No lo vuelvo a hacer. Somebody is like, I'm not doing that shit again, boo. In love, we have connect. In peace, we have materialized. In happiness, we have prosperity. In the bottom of the deck, we have happiness. So somebody found their happiness. Now they're connecting materialized prosperity as a result of finding their happiness. Somebody had a really hard lesson to learn because, you know, somebody came back with apologies. Right? Somebody came back with apologies. And then you came back with your heart. They came back with apologies. You came back with your heart. This is not over, is what I feel. But there was definitely a time when you were like, this is it. It's over. Never, ever. If that boy don't love you by now, he will never, ever love you. He will never, ever love you. See, the bottom of the flashcards we have is the swings, back and forth energy. Because every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Why? Because, you know, this is your boo thing. This is your boo thing. I mean, this is just it. And you know that you're blessed all day, every day, right? So, hey, you let your intentions fly. You speak out what you want to see, and you give it another try. But you didn't always feel like you were going to do that. You really didn't feel like you were going to do that. It was like, am I really going to do this again? Yeah. Because in our major arcana, we have the world, everything coming full cycle, coming together. Time for the win, baby. Because justice was at the bottom of the deck. Justice got involved. Now, was this justice the spiritual justice or physical man justice? Somebody deal with the legal repercussions of the human law. Somebody dealing with legal repercussions of divine law. Whoo, if you're dealing with divine law repercussions, honey, boo. Like, you might want to watch out when that energy comes through to you. Because when God take note and say, okay, it's time to pay the piper, like God knows all things and loves us. God knows all things. How you like my shirt? Blessed all day. I love it. And it says blessed over here. So anywhere you see me coming, you gonna know I'm blessed, too blessed to be stressed. And that's where somebody's at in this situation. So to augment love in your life, connect with those in your circle. Sometimes it's a little bit hard if you've been through some challenges, you've had some relationship challenges, and this doesn't have to be a romantic connection. Let me just say, because I kept getting that. For some of us, this is a family member. For some of us, I'm going to say it again. This is a family member. You say, no, lo vuelvo a hacer. I'm never going to do it again. Watch out when you say never, because when you say never, the devil will try to make a lie out of you. That's what they say. Never say never, because if you say never, I said, before I ever moved to Las Vegas, I remember I came out here to visit when I was married to my ex-husband. This was about a whole year before I came and moved here. I said, I'd never move to Vegas and raise my child in Las Vegas. A year later, 2002, my daughter was 6 years old. We moved to Las Vegas, and I never left this place. I'm still here. So watch out for what you say you will never do. Because when you decide, so if you're going to I'll never have a perfect life. Wow, really? I'll never be a billionaire. But you got to do it with that place of conviction, because when I said I'm never moving to Vegas, it wasn't sad. It was like very convicted. I don't know. It's weird. The way this works. Because remember what we said. We've been talking about it on this channel a lot lately, which is I keep messing with my hair. Hold on. I keep messing with my hair today. I just keep messing with my hair. That is for some. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm like, that's for some. That's a big message. And what I heard was the collective consciousness is downloaded into your hair, and it's just waiting to absorb into your frontal lobe, your consciousness. It's there. It sits there waiting. Okay. I'm about to say something else. Let's just go. What is going on with these words today? Well, a lot of people are bringing final endings. They're seeing justice for what they put out. So what is being done, it was done under a malicious, ugly, dark energy is being repaid in kind. Where you were mistreated, disrespected, or disregarded, it's time for a balancing of those scales. Those scales are seeking balance at this time. Lady Justice is here to bring balance into the situation. Okay. And full circle. This is a successful completion to everything that's going on right now in your world. A successful completion. Huge successful completions coming in. And again, happiness is at the foundation of this. So if you're in the higher vibration of this, you've actually been feeling really good. You're noticing that it's beginning to reflect from all, like, it's like your happiness is reflecting to you in prosperity. So this is your relationships are prospering, your accounts are prospering because things are becoming materialized. And you're really like, yes, this stuff really works. This girl is she's talking out the side of her neck, and all those other people, they be talking about the laws of the universe and energy. Like, this stuff really works. And you're starting to really connect the dot, how sitting in that love energy just makes everything work out. Somebody's like, oh my God, I just started staying in love and focusing on my love and how much I love. And then my accounts grew and money started coming to me. And all of a sudden this gift and present got presented to me and I wasn't even expecting it. All that stuff going on around this time for different ones of you. So if you're new to the show, welcome to my world. This is my world. And everything that happens in my world happens on purpose. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for everything happening. Yeah, I'm saying it very, I know you get it because I'm saying it very clearly in different ways. And this is what we do on the show in these days. As well as God channels through these lips. So you can let the energies of it sit on your hips. Yes, because love and peace and happiness help grant a sense of security, a strong foundation, that root chakra energy. That's why they say the hips. Let it sit on your hips. Some love, peace, and happiness sitting on your hips. Yes, baby. All right. So, as shown in the video today, or the photo, the deck that we're using today for those who are donating $5 or more to the show is the Guardian Angel Tarot. I wanted to bring this one back out. It wanted to come back out for y'all today. It has beautiful messages in it. It's a deck from Radleigh, Valentine. And if you're sending any donation, we're thankful and grateful because we are worthy and deserving. And we offer a lot of energy to what we're doing here. We invest a lot in this channel because we love you. And so anything you send back, we definitely appreciate. And we are worthy and deserving, and we receive it under grace. And we also receive it with the intention that it multiply swiftly and return to you on the wings of grace, praise. All right, so let's get into the experience for today. Let's just go. What are we talking about? What is going on? What is going on? Show me the experience. Somebody is dealing with the experience. There are ones that's watching the show, ones that's tuning in later too. What are they? I love it when we see the synchronicity in the spread, in the general spread with the major arcana energy on earth. Just a validation, confirmation that these energies that I pull from the major arcana really are working. And so today, the situation, what do we have here? We have the Six of Swords, the King of Swords, and all that topped off by Justice. So we have, with the King of Swords, that's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, masculine energy. For someone, you're dealing with the masculine, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Six of Swords is like moving on into peace, justice. Okay, so what are you saying here? Lady Justice, you come in to step in, okay? And peace is coming into this energy. Now, interesting. Okay, so what I see is somebody is dealing with a Libra for sure. A Libra energy that is moving into a great sense of peace. A Libra energy moving into a great sense of peace. Whoa, the bottom of the deck is a 2 of Cups. Let me just say, love. This is definitely a love experience today. We're talking about a love experience today. I see peace coming in. I see a gentle easing of energy surrounding a Libra and possibly a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You being a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, possibly dealing with a Libra, yeah. Somebody says, I'm not dealing with the Libra, but I can feel that energy. Okay, well, maybe it's not their sun sign. I'm just saying. All right. So I see an energy of calm, cool, and collected coming in. Okay, so if it's calm, cool, and collected coming in, why are we talking about it? What's going on? Well, we're talking about it because of the Page of Swords in reverse. Something that's not being said. I'm hearing there's something that's not being said. Something is not being communicated. All right, show me what is this that's not being communicated. We're just going off the top of the deck. The 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is saying, why, Stevie B? I'm hearing Stevie B now. Because I love you. All right. Somebody's not communicating just how deep they feel this connection. The 6 of Cups is a connection. I'm hearing past life connection. This is a very strong soul connection. It really does delight. Someone show me more about this. Okay, somebody has a decision to make with the 2 of Pentacles underneath this Page of Swords energy. There's a 2 of Pentacles. So somebody's got a decision to make, trying to find balance. Somebody's trying to find balance, and they want to come back. Somebody wants to come back. Somebody wants to come back. Okay, and again, I'm getting Selena's song, and I'm getting Chingy, the song I was singing from Chingy. Okay. What else? The Tower is in reverse is saying that what they're not telling you emotionally is that they fail, baby, and they fail hard. They fail, and they fail really hard. And that's part of why there's a needing to come back. When the fall apart happened, they never saw it coming. They never expected it, but they what they're supposed to do when the fall apart happened, the separation. Well, apparently what they want to do is try to come back. But in action, they're trying to figure out, how can I come back? How could I possibly come back? How could I possibly come back and move forward? I feel like you made a decision after much deliberation and consideration to move on. You said, forget this. Why? I don't know why, but we're going to, okay? Right now, we've never done this on the divine. You were waiting, and you really went back and forth about this. My shaman is coming out right now. That's why this is going on. Don't like it? Click off now. You waited, and you were going so back and forth about, what do I do? And you prayed on it, and you waited, and you finally had to make a decision to move on from something that was very hard for you to leave. And now it's like standing your ground. You're standing your ground. You've got to stand your ground for yourself, because it's like, I cannot continue to entertain this situation at my own detriment, is the way it's coming through. At my own detriment. I am worthy of, and I deserve what I deserve. And it's like, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. And it's like, I stand for me now. I stand for me now. I will not fall for anything any longer. I will stand for me now. So somebody, and And with this, somebody's not talking about this connection. There's a deep soul connection here that they're not talking about. And there's been a falling apart and a separation. But even in this separation, the connection is not severed. The connection is still there. Let me see more about the falling out. Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody felt very insecure. I hear insecure, unstable. The falling out had to do with insecurity. There was a falling out too because they weren't sure that they wanted to leave their single life behind. Show me more about this 6 of Cups underneath the 6 of Swords. The Knight of Wands in reverse. There's a strong desire to return, but no action going with it. Strong desire to return, but no action going with it. Why is there no action when if they want to come back, oh, and I'm hearing, and make amends and offer an apology. Somebody wants to make amends and offer an apology. They won't come back because the Star in reverse, they feel hopeless. They feel like no matter what, it's not going to work out. No matter what I say, it's impossible. Okay, it's impossible. What do they think that you will do if they try to offer you this apology? What do they think you will do? They think you're going to reject their offer. They think that if they bring you this cup of apology that's going to take them to humble themselves so much to give, you'll have zero interest in hearing their apology. And let's see, what will your response actually be if they do go through with this? How will you feel about them coming back? 10 of Wands, you're like, oh, they're right. They're absolutely right. So why, if you really are, you're like, I let that go. I ain't picking that shit back up, right? You ain't picking that shit back up. You ain't going back into it. If somebody try to come around with the apology, it's like, I done heard it before. I heard it all before. I was at work. It wasn't my car you saw. Baby, I swear it wasn't me. And it's reminding me of a song from Jodeci. I think it's called Stay. It's like, it's taking me back. There was this one time, this girl I was reading cards for while I was when the bars and stuff were open. I was at a bar having a cocktail, playing some Keno, and the lady was like, this is what's going on. She's like, will you do a reading for me? I'm like, sure. So we sat there at the bar and I did the reading for her. And it was like, yeah, just, you need to move on from this. It's not, you already know it. You're just having a hard time with the follow through. And so in after the reading, then Jodeci Stay started coming through. And so as I'm listening to the song, it's like Stay. I can't even remember how the song goes at this moment. The song isn't coming to me. But what is coming to me is, as this person is like begging you, stay, right? And I'm like, in the middle, I'm interjecting all this crap, shit talking. Well, why you always say you should have did right while you was there, blah, blah, blah. I'm gone. What you talking about? And that's like how I'm picking up on you. So let's see. Why did you bring justice to the situation? Because of the strength card. Because you're too strong. You're strong. Maybe you're you're confident. You're confident. You're strong. I feel like somebody tried to stop you, stifle you. Somebody tried to control you. Somebody tried to control you. And you're like, I will not be controlled. I will not be controlled by you. I am the one who is the boss of me. I'm not doing this. Show me more about why you brought justice to this situation. 7 of Wands. Because, again, this person was very persistent. They wouldn't give up. Overly persistent. In a place where it was none of their business to insert their energy anyways. And when they come back with this offer, you're like, yeah, I already know what you bring to the table. I'm cool on that. I'm cool on that. Somebody said, I'm done trying to force this situation with you. I'm done trying to make you see me. I'm done trying to explain myself to you. Somebody is done, okay? Let's see some more about why you brought justice to this situation because of control. The 9 of Cups in reverse. Your thought was, first off, I'm hearing the word arrogant. This person is very arrogant, and I'm hearing this person is very, it's okay to be selfish, but this person is selfish in a low vibration. In other words, a positive vibration of selfish is self-nurturing, taking care of yourself, making sure your cup is filled. Because you got to make sure you're filled up before you can fill anybody else up, right? But this person was dependent upon you to fill them up. In other words, anytime they needed any little thing, they were like, I need you to do this for me. I need you to do that for me. Make me feel better. I'm not happy and it's your fault. What can you do to make me happy? And they didn't use those exact words, but that's the energy of it. And you feel it. You know exactly who I'm talking about right now. I know you do. I know you know exactly who I'm talking about right now. So if this is the situation as why you left and brought justice to it, what did you move forward into? The 3 of Swords in reverse. You said, I'm going to have to heal myself because all this pain and disappointment is sitting up here waiting on you to step up and follow through on your part. You know what I'm saying? Because you lost hope in this situation too. You're like, I'm done. I can't try this no more. It continues to hurt me. So I am going to go heal myself. Somebody left this controlling situation to heal themselves. And it's coming through. You have Leo in your chart. Leo is probably in your ascending because your ascending sign or your rising sign, the same thing, is as you mature emotionally and spiritually, you rise into that energy. So somebody has Leo in their rising, or somebody has Leo in their north node, which is like life purpose this time. Leo, take control over yourself and learn to temper your energies. So north node or rising Leo. So how are things going for you now with this healing? Let's see. In your physical world, 5 of Swords in reverse. You're like, yay, the arguing is over. You're still processing some of the things that were said in the past. Still processing. Why is it that these two had to walk away? Why couldn't they be there? Why couldn't it work out? Why was it always such a problem? You know, why was there always so many arguments? So somebody's still in the processing of that. What God has to say to you about all this is the 8 of Pentacles. Keep doing the work on it because you are making great progress in this, it says. God says you're making great progress. The work is being done. And I feel like this is coming through because you may feel like nothing has changed yet. You may, because you're still in the mode of processing your thoughts and your feelings about it. You may feel like, what was the point of leaving? I still feel like crap. It still feels the same. Nothing has changed. But in reality, you're doing the work. It just takes a while for it to be, so this new energy to be solidified enough in you that you can sense it the way you wanting to sense it. But you know it's coming, which is why you're noticing now the dissonance from it. Because it's there. It's in you spiritually. Now, like I said, it has to work its way from the collective into your frontal lobe, right? So that's kind of where it's sitting. It's like on its way into your frontal lobe. It's not there yet, but it's on its way there. So what are the predictions for my viewer who's resonant with this reading? In regards to this particular situation, the prediction is the 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay. I'm sorry, it's not in reverse, but I said it was in reverse, so that's on purpose. So this is like secrets coming to light. Whatever secrets were held are coming to light. So what does that mean? In regards to the things you're processing, you're going to get, so somebody is going back and forth about a specific discussion or argument that was had with this individual that is on your mind. And it's like you're going to get from the divine mind, from the all that is consciousness, is going to deliver to you an epiphany, a breakthrough about that. Also, anywhere where this person did something deceptive that has not yet come to light, it will come to light for you. Let me get some more on the 7 of Swords. please. Oh, yes, the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess, both in reverse. So somebody this is a secret. This is a secret. Somebody's got a big secret, and it's going to come to light. It will come to light. Queen of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. Somebody has had some plan, that there was some plans that they either followed through with, were making something that was going on in secret is coming to light. Give me some more on this Seven of Swords, please, and thank you. Ooh, the Empress and the Ace of Cups are in reverse. Again, in reverse. Empress, Ace of Cups in reverse, High Priestess in reverse. We have somebody here who is a feminine energy that has been holding on to a lot of pain, and it's something related to the mother. There's a mother energy. The Empress in reverse is coming to me at this time. Jennifer at Soul Source Tarot. I like her readings. I like her readings. Her readings are very different than mine, but what she always says when the Empress in reverse comes out is coming to me now. And she says, the Empress in reverse, this is a mother who is a horrible mother. She doesn't know how to take care of herself. She doesn't take care of her children. She doesn't take care of her home. She always depending on somebody else. She's not loving. She's not nurturing. She's cruel. She's cold. She's only caring for herself. She doesn't care who she hurts because she doesn't have feelings. Somebody who cannot love. So there's secrets coming to light. And then with the Ace of Cups in reverse, this is about, again, somebody, see the Ace of Cups upright, this is about self-love. And this is about filling your own cup, okay? Filling your own cup with love, and as a result, attracting love from it. Well, this woman who's in reverse, and she is a woman, is not able to do that. She doesn't know how to fill her own cup. And I feel like she looks to external sources to learn, because she's not getting her internal. With the High Priestess in reverse, she's gotten some bad advice. She thinks she's hearing spirit, but she's hearing her ego. She is somebody who is deceptive. Somebody who won't face their own truth. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, she's been very hurt before. This woman has been very hurt. She's very bitter, very cold, very detached. She's very hard to deal with. You can't talk to her with, in other words, when you talk to her, she's busy thinking of what she's going to say next and how she's going to defend herself and how she's right, because she doesn't want to hear it. She refuses to hear the true messages and the truth. So let's see what else. So that's a secret. The secrets coming out has to do with around somebody in their obstinance to the truth, somebody in the deceptions that they've used, somebody who is very wise with their words, but make sure that they only tell you what they want you to hear. And then has a whole nother agenda that they don't share going on underneath. Let's see what other predictions are coming, not in this situation, but as a result of you going for your own justice in the situation. What's a prediction for my viewer? The world, and it's in reverse. And why is this in reverse? Because it's a spiritual upgrade. It's not in the physical. If it was upright in this case, it would be in the physical, but it's a spiritual advancement. Okay, so how is this spiritual advancement going to translate into my viewers' physical experience? Thank you, Source. We have the Five of Pentacles with the bonus card. Okay, and I'm getting with this spiritual advancement, you're going to look more to spirit. Let me pull another clarifier to go with that bonus 5 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Why is this 7 of Pentacles in reverse? Because you took the action of tending to your own garden. You're going to begin to feel more support from spirit and from those in your world. I feel also that you are moving away from abandonment issues and codependency issues. And so you're going to see the fruits of your labor coming in. It is already beginning to reflect itself in your physical environment. So this is happening in gifts, literal gifts that you're receiving. Some of these gifts are money coming from unexpected sources, or literal like, oh, I thought you loved this. Look at what I got for you, surprise. And then you're like, it's not my birthday. It's not Christmas. And I get presents. Yay! Type of energy. Anywhere where you walked away from this connection with somebody else, I also feel like some of you are coming into a connection with another individual, not this same person, obviously, but another individual that is what you've been waiting for. I'm hearing you're coming into another connection, which is the type of connection you have been waiting for, because you felt so abandoned in that situation, but because you walked away from it, you took yesterday's show, we showed all the roadblocks, right? So you removed the roadblocks to what you've been waiting for coming in. Okay, so what else can you tell us about the world in reverse? We have, I told you. I'm going to tell you right now, I told you. What I said? I said, you got another connection coming in. Is that what I said? That's everything you've been with? Is that what I had? I think that was what I had said. Okay, look, let me show you why I'm so excited. Because it's the Sun card and the Lovers card. Happy divine connections. Again, like I said, you remove the roadblocks, you remove the resistance, trying to hold on to something that really wasn't for you. Now you allow this divine partnership to come through, and it's a delight. It's a pure connection. I also feel from the Sun card, the way these two children, one is on the white horse, the other one is on the ground, right? One of you is more elevated spiritually, but it's awesome because there's a lot of awareness that comes into this connection. And I feel like as a masculine energy focuses upon the feminine energy, and the feminine energy focuses upon the divine, there's a healing that happens here. And the sun is very healing, very cleansing. This connection is going to help cleanse you from a lot of the emotional disturbance and residue from the last connection that you had to let go of. Also, there's so much happiness, love and peace and happiness all up in this connection. This is Leo and Gemini energy. So that is resonant for somebody. Okay, Leo and Gemini. And it's like God saying, here God says, I've been trying to get you here, but you had to walk away from that. I've been trying to get you here, but you had to walk away from that. Now, what I'm getting is also interesting, because that situation was necessary to bring you to this situation. So we pour blessings and love all over it. Thank you so much for being the way you were. We're so thankful and grateful that you were this way. We're so thankful and grateful that you were not there for me. We're so thankful and grateful that you were the way you were. Because without you being the way you were, I would not have aligned with this, which now brings me bliss. The Sun is the happiest card in the tarot. So I feel like in this energy, you're happier than you could have ever been. And with the world in reverse and the spiritual upgrade energy, I'm feeling like it's like your whole world is finally coming together now. You feel like finally my world is coming together now. After all this time, my world is finally coming together now. This is a beautiful general reading. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Again, we have the Two of Cups. Divine partnerships coming in. Yes, a divine partnership coming in. The Knight of Cups is below that. They're bringing their cup of love. The Two of Swords is below that. It brought a little bit of trepidation, a little bit of nerves to you, but your intuition said go for it. The King of Wands in reverse, saying that the other person pursued you very hard. This other person very much pursued you. And the Zero, the Fool, says, I just didn't know what to do with it, but I just took a risk and took a chance. So I'm loving this energy. Anywhere where you walked away from this old situation, it just feels like it was to help you grow your soul and to learn how to move into something that you can feel restored in. This was a very, with the star, I'm getting a very spiritually, not physically, but spiritually healing relationship. So now what's interesting with that, as I say that though, is the spiritual healing literally will cause a physical healing. So if you're experiencing this energy, you are, all of a sudden, I'm hearing your weight is coming off, honey. And you're like, but I ain't changing nothing. I'm actually just being more lazy and eating more junk food. And it's like, but you're happier and you've moved, you've, excuse me, Anna, it's got you choked up. You moved into the energy of doing what your solar plexus chakra energy wanted you to do. In other words, you're embracing your solar plexus chakra, which means you're going for what you want, which is totally Leo energy. Leo energy. Leo energy is going for what you want. Like a lion in the Sahara. You see what you want and you're like, come on it. I am lion, hear me roar. Okay. And so you're going for what you want, and I'm hearing with the ferocity. And that energy, the solar plexus, which is right all up in your gut, right, is active. It's moving. And because that energy is moving, all of a sudden, the weight just slips right off of your waist. So somebody is dealing, I'm hearing, as you're watching this reading, there's still somebody who's still watching who's saying, yeah, that sounds good, Melinda. Not happening for me. Okay. Well, then in that case, this is advice for you. As you go for what you want, you stimulate that solar plexus energy and the weight just falls off. And the next thing you know, your clothes don't fit anymore and you got to go buy some more. And you will. And somebody says, but I don't really got money to be buying clothes like that. And it's funny because if you say, thank you, God, that I have this little bit of money right now to buy these clothes right here, and that you always make sure I have everything that I want and need and desire. So you express that confidence, just like you took that move and you took that risk to let go of that old connection, take that risk to get you what you want, replace those clothes. They don't fit you no more. They ain't hanging right. Okay, go get you something else to wear. You don't got to buy a whole wardrobe, one piece at a time. I'm just saying. And as you do that and you bless it, everything is going to be coming together because you're moving towards what you desire. So weight falling off, pains going away, or injuries, past injuries, healing in the body. Past injuries, healing in the body, because you know you're doing a healing. And so your energy is saying, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing. And as you're saying, I'm healing myself, your self starts healing. And as I am very aware due to my own physical experience, that healing will cause a physical reaction. It will cause a physical reaction. So it could come in with headaches. It could come in with physical pain. They call it growing pains when you're a kid growing up. It's the same thing when you're in a spiritual healing energy. It's growing pains, honey. So that weird headache, that weird ringing in your ears, that weird twitch or twinge, that, oh, why is that? I've never felt that. Yeah, you never did nothing this powerful before. And so it's causing a physical response from your physical vessel because your energy has shifted. So now since your energy is shifted, remember the outside world, including your physical vessel, is a reflection of what's going on inside. So as you heal inside and you take your power back inside, all that begins to reflect it. So it's going to happen first in how you feel. Second, it's going to happen in your own vessel, I'm hearing. And third, it's going to begin to happen in what you see. So this is a beautiful energy. This is it for our general spread. I got so many cards. You know, I'm going to take a picture of this because this is beautiful. And I got so many cards laid out here. I just want you to be able to see this. So hold on. I'm finna take this photo and post it on the channel so y'all can see this spread. Yes, I am. Ooh, love it. Okay. So I got that there. I'll post that on the channel. And let's go ahead and see I know you've been putting your donations in. Okay. Thank you for all your donations. We're going to get into your personal mini readings next. And anybody who sent a donation of $5 or more, I'll be putting you on the list for a personal mini reading today. We are using the Guardian Angel Tarot cards from Radleigh Valentine. And so I'm excited to channel messages for you through those cards. And I like the fact that they have their own, obviously inspired messages written on them. So I will not only channel for you, but I'll read what the card has for you. So now let me grab my pen and notepad so I can see. Now for the rest of you, especially if you're catching this and it doesn't say live, it'll be a pick a card, depending on how many donations we have come in. So let me just see what we have going on for today. I want to give a shout out to Tina. So thankful and grateful that you're here. Hello, Jolene and Kat. Yes, Jolene said she sent a Zelle. Okay. So Jolene, thank you for your $5 super chat. Okay. And what else do we have? Tina got really excited about Selena. Yes, I was singing Selena. Kat's like, yes, to my ex. Jolene, I sang it, girl. I sang it. Yes, I did. A couple times. Sherry says, now I know why I kept seeing all those puppies swinging on the swings, because of that back and forth energy. Yeah. Wanda, welcome. I'm so thankful and grateful that you're here. Hey, Amy, welcome back, darling. I got Jolene in her memories with Jodeci. Jolene asked the question, what does it mean when you smell cologne and no men are around? There's somebody in spirit. It's a message from somebody in spirit, as Sherry was explaining to you. Somebody in spirit that wore that scent. And if you ask your soul, who is it, you'll know. Okay. Tina got some confirmation. Wanda says she's sending her Venmo. Wanda, thank you for your $5 Venmo super chat. All right. And Keturah is with us. Wanda wants to know about her home. I'm not sure. Home search Los Angeles. Okay. And then we have Georgina. Okay. So one for Georgina and one for Amy. Okay. So thank you for your $5.99, Georgina and Amy. So thankful and grateful. And Kat sent money through Zelle. Let me check over here because I'm not seeing your Zelle, Kat. I'm sure you did. You always do. For whatever reason, I'm not seeing it come through. Okay. All right. So for the pick a card, if you are, you got to pick number 1 through 5 for the pick a card. We have 5 eligible for pick a card today. And if you chose number 1, you're rolling with Jolene. If you chose number 2, you're rolling with Wanda. If you chose number 3, you're rolling with Georgina. If you chose number 4, you're rolling with Amy. And if you chose number 5, you're rolling with Kat. All right. So with all that, let's get into this box of cards. All right. And if you have I just heard, if you have a deck you would like me to use for tomorrow's personal mini readings, some of you are familiar with the decks that I have, put it in the comments, even if you're watching this on the replay. And if I'm guided to, I will pull that deck. If I see it, I'll pull that deck and we'll use it, okay? But every day I go to my rack. I have a bunch of shelves, and they're all filled with tarot cards. And I'm like, okay, God, what deck are we going to use today? We have this whole conversation about it every day. But for whatever reason, I just got told to ask you all. So, Jolene, Loser Scott, what is a perfect message for Jolene? Oh, there it is, Kat. I seen it. It just came through. It came through slow. You must have literally just sent it. Okay. So, Jolene, Listener Scott, what is a perfect message you have for Jolene at this time? Thank you. Thank you. It flipped right over right here. It's here. Okay. Starting with the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Emotion. The Ace of Emotion is the Ace of Cups in the traditional tarot. So this is about self-love. This is about being the source of filling up your own energy. We talked a little bit about that during the general today. The card coming out of the deck for you. So the foundation of what's going on is self-love, okay? The Five of Thought comes out for you. And I feel like this is the same energy that I've gotten for you quite a bit, which is that here and there, back and forth, win or lose. So what I'm getting also on this, okay. They're giving me a different message about it today, which is very powerful. So I feel like in the past, maybe you did do a whole lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. One day I'm going, one day I'm staying, one day I'm leaving, one day I'm staying. This is what I'm doing. No, I'm doing that. No, I'm doing this. No, I'm doing that. So this was, I feel, very in the past, but I feel like now you're getting into a place where just show me what I need to do. Just show me what I need to know. Show me where I go. I'm getting a very going with the flow energy. I must admit, I am getting that. Now, I'm going to read what the cards have to say for you, and we'll see what we can glean from all that. And the Ace of Emotion, it says, this cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. That is the message I'm getting for you, Jolene. And you were just talking about smelling cologne when there's no one around to be smelling. Okay. I feel like the big message from this written explanation, it's not about a person coming into your life. It's not about a current relationship. It is all about your intuitive and psychic abilities are being worked on as you're loving you. Now, Five of Thoughts says, the path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. I feel like all of that was perfectly applicable to you. I feel like your intuition is showing you what you need to do to work these energies most powerfully for you. So if you were rolling with Jolene, that was your message. Now, Listener Scott, what is a perfect message for Wanda? Listener Scott, what is a perfect message for Wanda? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wanda, she wants to talk about searching in Los Angeles for her home, and here's your card coming out, okay? Jolene says, perfect. I'm so glad. Okay. So for Wanda, you're coming out with the Six of Thought, which is the Six of Swords energy. And below the deck, you're coming out with the Four of Emotion, which is the Four of Cups energy. Okay. So I feel like, Wanda, for you, before I read the messages off the card, I feel like for you, there's a bit of, I'm hearing the word complacency and reluctance to embrace an opportunity, but really you have a limited time opportunity. And what is the limited time opportunity for? The Six of Thought, to create ease and peace in your life, to move on. To move on from what? To move on from fighting and arguing, and to move on from confusion and bickering and back and forth and delusion, I'm hearing, okay? So as regards to searching for a place, I feel like, yeah, go ahead and Google search it. Definitely do that. It's okay to put some energy into that, and it's a good idea. Be open to, as you've done this, someone putting a buzz in your ear. So be open to light conversation with strangers, I'm hearing. Be open to light conversation with strangers. And I'm feeling like if you just are your normal happy self, your normal self, right? However you're feeling, maybe you're not feeling so great, but you're not feeling horrible either. I just feel like you're kind of like just kind of chilling. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you're at. And I feel like maybe it's, I don't know if you drink coffee or tea or something. And I feel like a conversation with a stranger puts a buzz in your ear. That's what I feel. Okay. So the Four of Emotion card says there are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity as long as you act upon your dreams. Now, the Six of Thought card says, peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. So, Wanda, where are you going? I feel like this is you. The journey over water is telling me that this is you getting over some emotional attachments to what was. And I really feel, okay, so I really feel like this is you getting over the idea that you have to satisfy somebody else's wants, needs, or desires very strongly. That these are the emotional attachments that have kept you, I'm hearing, bound in an energy where it's hard for you to see what is available for you because you're busy being available for them. Is taking you out of conscious awareness of what is available for you. So this is a message I have for you, Wanda. Thank you so much. Now, next up we have Georgina with your pick a card number 3. So Georgina loves us, God. What is the perfect message for Georgina, as well as all those brothers and sisters of humanity who are aligned with her energy, girl? Okay. Georgina. What is the perfect message for Georgina at this time? Oh, girl, look, it came and sat right on my thumb. I'm just saying. The bottom of the deck, fair decisions. It's the major arcana number 8. It's a strength, but look, it's a freaking unicorn, girl. It's a unicorn. It's a unicorn. Unicorn. Okay. The card that came out for you. And I hear control, real quick. I hear control, all right? So whatever that's about, we'll get some more in a minute. The card that came out is, Major Arcana 15, which is the devil, temptation. It says, choose freedom. Choose freedom. Coming out of the deck for you. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So I'm hearing, I don't know which reader this was who says, maybe it's Ramblin' Mike. He's so funny. Have you ever watched Ramblin' Mike's videos on YouTube? Anyways, somebody says, and it may not be him, I could be mistaken, but he came through. Somebody says, whenever the strength card is there, the devil is near. And you literally have both those cards in your spread. So this is saying you've been through enough, you've learned enough, you have the power and the energy to continue forward with this breakthrough, that there is an opportunity for you to slip back into a situation that is going to have you face your shadows again. So it's okay to go into this if you're ready to do some more shadow work and you've recuperated your energy enough. And so this is a connection that draws you. This is a very tempting connection. There could be a lot of chemistry here. Great sexual connection, a lot of attraction. Oh my God, you're so dreamy. I just can't take my eyes off of you. You're just too good to be true. You feel like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. And the reason why is because there's healing to be done here. Yeah, this is a real connection. Like, this is a real connection. It tugs on your desire. It tugs. If it wasn't a real connection, if it wasn't tugging on your desire, then there would be no reason to go there. But see, the thing of it is, your soul is constantly guiding you to healing. Now, you got to make sure you're ready for this, though. That's the thing. You got to make sure you're ready for this, though. You've been through a battle already. And the thing of it is, it's like, whatever happens in this relationship, first off, it's like indulging in physical pleasure. So you enjoy it. You like touching this person. They like touching you. You just don't want, I really feel like you just don't want to let go or be away at all if you don't have to. But in any interpersonal relationship, when you're dealing with another person, your own shadows will come up. Something comes up to trigger you. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to let the old fears, are you going to let bad habits from the past come in and sabotage? And the way that this is coming through is because the imagery, we have the girl sitting here contemplating this unicorn. It's like, you're a freaking unicorn. Can I trust this? I think this is a unicorn. I think this is my unicorn. I think this is my unicorn. I think this is what I wish for. So let me just read these cards because I've been channeling on and on. Fair Decision says, your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. Choose Freedom says, sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. So literally, you're being asked to focus on what you want to see, because what you look at is what you're going to bring. What you think about, what you're going to bring about. Where your energy goes, where your focus goes, energy flows, and that's what you live. Okay, that's what I have for you, Georgina. Yay, I like that for you, darling. That's a powerful message. And when the Strength card and the Devil card comes out, what I'm seeing is, it's like you overcome the devil. You know what I'm saying? You have the power to break through whatever low vibrational energies is still there. In other words, you come into mastery of your shadow, and your shadow becomes your bitch. It becomes a tool in your toolbox that you get to use. Yay! Yep, I curse on this channel sometimes. So if you don't like it, click off. All right, because we're just real deal Holyfield. I am a Taurus sun and moon with a Leo rising. I can't fake the funk. What is going on outside is going on inside, and I am loud and flamboyant and boisterous with it. I'm just saying, like, this is in my birth chart. Okay? Amy, it's your turn. So if you chose pick a card number 4, you went rolling with Amy's energy today. Let's go. What is the perfect message for Amy at this time? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see, Georgina, you got some chat comments in here. She says, I'm happy with my man I have now. He's beautiful. Well, I'm like that with my man, and my past is trying to come in with his shit. That totally makes sense for me. That's awesome. I'm so thankful and grateful that message serves you well. All right, Amy. The bottom of the deck is 10 of Abundance, the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Abundance. The card coming out of the deck for you is the 9 of Thought, the 9 of Swords. Okay. Amy, I feel like something came to an end. I strongly feel like something came to an end. Now that something has come to an end, it's got you kind of in your head like, okay, what do we do? What do we do? Where do I go? How do I feel? What is this? Oh my God, is it really over? I got to deal with some of my fears. I got to face some things that are really pretty. Maybe you're and I hear staying up late, processing what has happened, processing the situation. I also feel like there's a grandfather that is lovingly watching over you and any other children around you. That is coming through strongly. Let me read what the message says for you, okay, Amy? It says, heaven has provided so many blessings. Your family members are bonded and working together. The children are provided for, and a comfortable retirement will one day come along. You've taught your family that grace that comes from knowing right from wrong, and you should be very proud. The Ten of Pentacles talks about, I channeled it as something coming to an end, but it also talks about having everything in your physical needs. It's like your physical world is complete. There is no lacking anything. And not only is it complete for you, it's complete for everyone involved. Okay? 9 of thought. Stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts toward the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Know that heaven will provide a solution. If you're experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life, release the problem to your angels. And so when I said, know that heaven will provide a solution, it's reminding me of my experience with Keisha Cole on New Year's Eve a couple years ago, where I was $200 short for rent and everything else was finally paid. Like, I had such a low financial vibration that it took me so much work to raise that vibration, okay? And I was so proud of myself because the whole year I kept all my bills paid. All my credit cards were paid off. I was clear except for $200 that I needed the next day to be on time for rent on the 1st. And so rather than stressing over it, every time it would come into my mind, I'd say, well, Lesser's God got my front, back, side to side, up, down, and all around. God's going to put this money in my hand somehow, some way. I don't need to know how. So I got ready to go out, celebrate New Year's Eve. Ended up instead going to the casino, doing Keisha Cole's nails. And before the end of, I was ready to walk out the door. I'm just saying. And I get a phone call from her road manager, and I got to go do her nails last moment. And it turned out to be that I ended up with all the money that I needed and then some extra. So I went into the first off of the energy of, Lesser's God got me. Somehow this is finna all come together. I don't need to know how. And so even when I couldn't see what was coming, it was there. So that energy is strong for you in this reading, where you don't have to know how. You have to keep speaking it out that somehow God finna fix this in divine time in a beautiful way under grace. Thank you. And just stay there. Okay. Amy asks, my grandfather or grandfather of my kids, and I literally hear both. Both. Okay. So thank you, Amy. I hope that has helped you and served you well. Let's see if you're rolling with Kat on number 5. If you chose pick a card, number 5, you're rolling with Kat. Kat, what's the perfect message for Kat? Let's go, Kat. What's your perfect message today? You want to know your perfect message today? Let's go. What is a perfect message for Kat? Thank you for Kat. Let's go. Here we go. Why you do this to me? Kat, you got the 5 of action. And whatever that why you do this to me is coming out, that's part of your message. And I feel like it's you. You're going to be telling somebody, why you do this to me? With a voice, in assertion, in a face, in whatever. Okay, the bottom of the deck you have is the 6 of abundance. 6 of abundance. Okay. 6 of Pentacles energy with the 5 of Wands energy. All right, so I feel like you recently ended something that is putting you in a place of growth and mastery. And I feel like you are coming into an energy where you're going to see how supported you are in the world. But I feel like there's a lot of challenge. You feel a lot of challenge. I feel like you're feeling a lot of challenge with the 5 of action. And you're feeling like it's going to be a battle. It's like, I hear you saying it's going to be hard. Okay, can you stop? Can you just stop saying it's going to be hard? Like, that will serve you well. If you could stop pronouncing over the experience that it's going to be hard. Let's start there. It's going to be perfectly aligned. It's going to be divine. It's going to be a blessing. And I'm hearing this song, girl, you're a blessing, blessing, blessing. I don't even know this song, but it came through. And it's and blessed all day, every day. Because I'm blessed every day, it's going to come. It's happening as a blessing. Instead of it's hard. It's going to be hard. It's a challenge. How about it's a blessing? I don't care what it looks like. I don't care if it looks like a problem. I don't care if it looks like a challenge or a struggle. Call it a blessing. Put that magic on it and call it a blessing, because Six of Abundance says what you put out, you get back. You're going to get back the pay for the work that you did yesterday. For the product that you put out there, you're going to get paid for it, right? Okay? So if you could call it all a blessing, this is a miracle, this is a blessing. I may not see it right now, but I know that I'm going to see it. Any moment now, I see it. I see it. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's not a stressing. It's not a problem. It's not a challenge. It's not difficult. And it's fucking not hard. It is a blessing. And somehow God is going to show me how I'm right. Because I said it's a blessing. I put a period on it's a blessing, period. It's a miracle, blessing, period. It's a miraculous blessing, period. It comes in under grace, period. It's right on time, period. As opposed to it's hard, period. I don't know how, period. It's hard. How can this happen easy? Question, open that up. How can this happen under grace? Question, open it up. If you're going to put a period on something, let it be, it's a miracle. It's a blessing. This is a divine blessing. Okay? And I'm hearing stop putting on, this is wrong. We don't want that period. Instead, how is this right? Put a question on it. How is this serving me? Put a question on it. How is this a blessing? Okay. I'm done. You get the point. I said it so many ways. I hope you got the point. I love you. All right. I'll be talking stuff. Oh my God. Okay. That's that Leo. Six of Abundance. Heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. And the 5 of Action says, your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. Period. All right. I feel like we are complete. Praise. I want to thank you all for being tuned in, tapped in, turned on with me today. And until next time, I absolutely live and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Latest.